All right, back to our trading view once again for video number 7. And in this video, we are going to look at, like the previous video we said, we are going to look at an amazing tactic, an amazing skill that could give you 10 to 20% guarantee from the market, all right? So first and foremost, we sort our coins depending on their performance, from those now that are performing best to those that are performing poorly, or from those that are performing poorly to those that are performing best. But we have still challenges with our updating of our update is all complete, and let's get in. All right. In a previous video, we were looking at an independent indicator, getting in at the lower low, getting out at the previous lower high, or getting out at the previous higher high. Basically, in 30 minutes, in 1 hour, and basically we see that algo, if someone joined this particular trade, let me pick my price range from the lower low, all right, and look at the previous lower high, which is here, someone has taken their 3%. All right, and also looked at margin calls in that structure. Now we are still going to use ordinary candles, and we are basically now going to look at specific indicator. This indicator is called the moving average exponential. So we tap on the plus, and this is a combination. We are using the moving average exponential plus the stochastic RSI. So what's the name of the indicator? It's called the moving average exponential. That's the name of the indicator. So you tap on the star first so that you separate it from the many, and you tap on it twice. All right, so it comes twice on your screen like you see it there. Now we, after having our indicator, the moving average exponential, like you see it there, I hope you see there are 2, 1 and 2, you tap on the name of the indicator twice. As simple as that. All right, so we're gonna start. Now we tap on the first one, and we said, like in our previous videos, that you basically now tap there, you tap there, and you pick your trade. All right, you tap there, sorry, to set up the indicator. You tap there to set up the indicator, and our first indicator has, in the input, we are going to put 200. Then we tap on the 3 dots, save as default, and say OK. Now we go to the second indicator, tap on the settings, and where there is 20, now here we are going to keep it, there is 9. You find that there is 9 here. 9. All right, then we put 20. The rest don't matter. We save as default and press OK. Now we have 2 indicators, but now this one we are going to change its color. So we change from the style, and we are going to change. Let me change the first one. Yeah, this one for 200. Okay, change the style, and I will remove this and take it to blue. The thickness, the opacity, you just need to make sure that the thickness, let me just, the opacity is 100, the thickness is here. Save as default, press OK. All right, save as default, press OK. Okay, so we are in the 1 hour. So let us add our last indicator, our FX indicator, which we usually have been using, the stochastic RSI. So you just need to have the stochastic RSI in play, and those are our 2 indicators. And we now look at longer time frame. All right, for our time frame. All right, so what do we look for? The average moving exponential is a very, very good indicator. So all right, so when we scroll to the history, when should you pick a trade? All right, in the 1 day is so good. So you pick a trade when the average moving exponential crosses over the blue line. So the blue line, now the orange line is my 20, and the blue is the 200. So once it the blue, that is the 20, crosses over the orange, which is 20, is the 20 MA, crosses over the blue that is 200. You getting? So I pick it up and I pick from the candle. This is the most important area. Once it crosses where the green candle that closes above it is where I pick. So I'll pick from here and keep trading, keep trading. I can keep in this trade for as long as I want. But basically, someone may ask how long, right? So what you do, you look at the previous. You just go the previous, where the market went most high. So we have the immediate, which when I come here on trend lines, I can pick a horizontal ray. We have here, this is the immediate where the market tried to go high there. And that could be our first take profit. So when we widen, all right, when we widen our screen from that area, if we picked our trade from here, this could be 9%. Okay, here. That could be 5%. But we can still go and look back in the history where the market, the second area, where the market tried to go more high. And you see, if I pick my, let me say my horizontal ray and touch the point where the market went most high, I draw the line. Now I go back and I measure from my entry to that line. Maybe I entered from here. And that could be your 20% take profit. It will deliver. You just need to be patient. And if you add in margin calls, it becomes sweeter. Because now whenever the market falls by a certain percentage, your robot buys, your robot buys. So if you can use that in one day, you'll make more profit. Like you see here in one day, it has not yet crossed over. I hope you see that. Let me look at XRP. I hope you see in one day it's about, but it has not. But you need to just understand that whenever it closes over, it takes longer to do it again. So you can basically come to these trades and find those areas where the 20 EMA crosses over, where the 20 EMA closes over the 200 EMA. In my case now, the 20 is the orange and the 200 is the blue. Right, so I can look at one day. There is RSR here. This is in one day. You see it has not yet crossed over. But I can change RSR and look at the 4-hour time frame. You see, it crossed over. And if someone is still in this trade, they're still enjoying. Crossed over from here. So maybe here. And this was the first take profit. 24%. One candle. And still, now you saw that the market went down, but the line is still over. You come back again. It forms a green candle. You pick from the second one here. And you can comfortably take the previous high, which now someone can take 15%. Now, you can come and look at these as many times as you want. This is 4 hours. It's not over. No business. Okay, come to Compo. Look at it. It is over. It has business. Now, let me show you where the business comes from. Now, the business comes from here. All right, let me remove these candles, these lines. It rarely does. So now it is forming a green candle. Now, once you come, when this, in the next 1 hour and 50 minutes, if you can basically see this, I don't know, let me see if I can try to show you. 1 hour and 50 minutes, now a red candle. When you find your stochastic RSI pointing up and this forms a green candle, you join. And where will you get out of the market? You get out of the market to the previous high it tried to move. Where is it? And if I pick my horizontal ray here, you look at Compo in the 4-hour time frame. After that, if it forms a green candle and you pick up, from where it will be, I don't know, you can comfortably take your 13% from the market. So you come and just look at different coins. and those that have crossed over. Yes, look, this is ape. Ape has crossed over in the 4-hour time frame. So you wait for the green candle and the stochastic RSI pointing up, you get in the market. Let us look at Matic. Where is the line? It's not over. That is in the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is so good. And 4-hour time frame is so good. And also which other time frame? Matic, 4-hour, 1 day, so good. You just look at Uni. Where is the line? None. Okay, so you can pick up these trades basically using just these two indicators. All right, let's look at Beck. Yeah, the line is there, side up. Let's look at Ref. So that's how you really check out on these. You see it is above, all right? You see it is above. It's above. The stochastic RSI is here. Now Ref is here for us, ladies and gentlemen. You see the stochastic is pointing up. All right, then we're gonna pick from here to the previous high. Okay, let me just show you. All right, let me delete this. So I get my stochastic, I get my range from here, and I'll comfortably look for 9%. Sure, 9%. So let me show you. Then I come. This is just an example. Okay, I want to use my logins when I'm recording, but all right, okay. Let me just do this. Okay, somebody may say. All right, so maybe let me pick up my security. All right. Okay, let me just show you. You know, sometimes let me just this is just an example. So let's say oh no, I didn't want this, but let me just show you. Now me pick up my ref. I say I have close to let me say I want it's around 10%. Maybe I don't want, maybe I can love to go in for margin calls 0.01. Okay, buy in callback, still this can be 0.1 is okay. Margin calls I can pick 7. All right, then this I'm in the 4-hour time frame, 0.8, 0.8, okay, 0.8, 0.8. This could be a 1, this could be a 1, this could be a 1. Maybe if I use margin calls in play. All right, so if I use my first buying amount being 15, this could be, I still can play this to 4. I'm just going to top up some $500 to 8. This could be my margin call configuration. Then my first buying amount, I go $15, 7 margin calls, 10% take profit, confirm. All right, then I start my trade. I'm confident I'm looking for 10%. And there I go. Where did I pick my signal? That's the most questionable thing. Where did I pick my signal? And it's already in blue. It can even deliver more than that. So I picked my signal from here. I don't need to cry, and it's there it goes. It can even give me that more. So if someone is strong and bold because of the indication, someone can say, but then why do I take 15%? If you are strong and bold, then you can come and buy market price. If you are strong, because it gets back to you, then maybe you go $300. It's up to you how much you know, it also goes, then you go in. Because it will deliver definitely. Then I just remain patient with that trade. So someone can pick up margin calls. I can still use the margin calls because I can still be able to get back here, because the first buying amount was 15. It's just buying, but I've done some little manual replenishment. But I don't need to go into that. But basically what I'm saying, where did I pick my signal? It's a sharp signal, it's here. The RSI is pointing up. And where is my take profit? If we pick our price range, we are using only 2. It is here. Look at this. From here where I joined, and this could be 8%, but still I can still go back and look at the past. So you can still look at the past where the market override. Because if you look at the movement of this line, it gets down, then it gets up. So let me get my horizontal ray. So there is this one, but also there is this area here. That was one area where I can take profit. And also there is this area here I can still take profit. So I can measure. I just need to be a little bit patient. So I can measure from here 18%, still go up to here 21%. Just the ability to remain patient is the game changer. So as long as it's above, when market goes down, you can pick up a trade. And ladies and gentlemen, imagine in just a few minutes, as we are still here, imagine as you're still watching this video on your call today, from here where I entered from, this is already 8%. Just on this video, I'm not yet out of the call. So it is 5%. Look at this. So let me say if I'm around here, I can just come back on this trade, and I don't need to be too much greedy. Then I can press a 6% here. By the way, I can still even sell manually. Let me take off this $17. And immediately I've sold because I'm on the line. The coin doesn't stop. My $17 are here. These are $17 profit. Now let's still look at the coin. It's still performing. And still it can go. It's still high. Let me go again. Second round. So if I have some time, I should tell my friends, if I can get some time, let me go again. I'll start $15 as my first buying amount. It's still above. Then after that, I can do some manual replenishment of $350 just for the sake. And how much take profit? 6%. This is enough. But I can still, if I don't have time to check, I can still keep this to 10. Yeah, I know the market will go down, but look, ladies and gentlemen, it can still deliver. So if I had stayed in the trade, look at the strong RSI. If I had stayed from the trade from here to where it is going, it's going to hit my target, 18%. And it still has 1 hour and 40 minutes for this candle to deliver. So that is how strong. Look at the RSI. That is how strong. The reason why I sold, because I wanted to compound on my money. And so as long as, ladies and gentlemen, as long as, I know some of you are looking for signals, but as long as you know that the blue RSI is above, sorry, the orange RSI, which is the 20, basically, the 20 EMA is above, then there is no reason. You see, it is still going up because the stochastic RSI is still pointing up. You see, it hits my target even when I'm still on Zoom. It hits my first target. Look at that. It hits my first target. I want you to see that. And the stochastic RSI, the blue is still pointing up. It hits my first target. It is going for my second target. Someone says, but is it happening in your Royalq? Basically, just come and see. This is another 7%, 31%. Someone may say, but then why do I need to stay? Now, this is why I say Royalq is magic. And people don't get it. Look, $35. I'm saying about Royalq is magic. Now, look at my take profit is 10%, and it has sold. It has delivered 10. As I speak to you today, ladies and gentlemen, right now on this watching, it is $52 in profit. Now, is it compounding my money? Yes, automatically. I have now $585. Let's check. What is ref doing? It's still going. It still has 1 hour. And the RSI is pointing up, ladies and gentlemen. Now I go again. It's still going. My first buying amount, I keep it at 15. Now the robot has oversold. My USDT is over. So I need to put in fuel. Alright, so let me just load up some fuel fee. And this is basically why we are saying that if you don't have the Royalq application, or if you have been using it not in a specific way, this is one of the biggest strategies that I know that can guarantee you amazing profits. It's not by chance, but because I know the strategy works. So I'm just going to load up some fuel fee, and basically the other account is mine, maybe to show someone who this profits. Let me just direct quantification. Oh, no records yet. But if you go into the guys that all right, so let's focus on the other side. So I want to transfer to that account. Basically it is called because whenever you trade they charge a little bit. It's called where is it? Where is that account? All right, it's here. So I'll not send much. I'll send $10. Transferring is free. All right, so let me pick the code. Today I just wanted to get a little bit practical so that someone can see, is it applicable, does it work? You know, we are into seasons in our world where maybe if you don't have this application, I don't understand you. All right, so 24.45.99, 24.45.99. Okay, let me pick also my Google Authenticator, which is this. All right, okay. All right, so I believe your 30 minutes okay withdraw has been processed immediately. It is free of charge. It will go to the other account. And so there we move. So I change and I log into this account. All right. So I don't know if someone loves financial freedom, because this is the best way in the 21st century. You don't need to look at the market so much. You pick your trade, instruct the robot does it for you, and you can basically enjoy. All right, so let me just log back. Okay, I just decided to go a little bit practical because I can do it even without anybody, but I just want to show you the power of this particular. Okay, so there we go. All right, it's refusing to open, so I need to click on a 0 invalid. All right, okay. All right, okay. So now it has arrived, $10. But you know, Royalq is good. It was demanding me some fuel fee of $7, so it took off its debit. So hope you can see. All right, so my profit is here, $52 in just a few seconds on the trade. Let's go and see. Now it has come down. Right now it has come down, but it will go up again, like you see. All right, now pick it up with some few margin calls. All right, so let me just come to ref. All right, first buying amount, keep it at that. All right, so basically I'll leave it at that. I want to thank you for joining our call for today. Now I will basically keep on with the margin calls, and as I've said to them, I can still create more. Someone may say I don't have that capital. You can still come and say maybe this is 1, maybe this is 1.2, then I can go 1.2 to 1.23, then I go 1.2, 1.24, all right, then I come here 2, all right, then I come here 4, then I come here 8. I make sure it balances with my capital basically. All right, okay, then I confirm, then I save. I still need it can still give me my 10%. All right, I hope it has, oh, it is buying, it's buying as it's getting down. Already 3 margin calls occupied, already 3 margin calls occupied. I think the 4th one will be too soon, and then I get here, this is fine, 1.3 is okay, and position take profit, this also 0.1. So as long as it is still there, it is still above the line. Some people may say, but what about floating loss? I'm now buying as this market is getting down. As this coin is getting down, I'm buying. It's coming down, but still look, the stochastic RSI is still pointing up. But I'm buying as this market is coming down. So once it gets up, I'll take my profit. 6 margin calls have been bought. So you see, whenever it buys, the average price gets close at the current price. And it's a trading strategy. So if I had put all my money once at the top, I would be missing out. You see, my margin calls are here. They are serving very well. It has bought the 6th margin call. Now the 7. So 15 times 8 is how much? That is the 7th call, which is that. So we come to our calculator. 15 times 7 is 105. So how much has been invested so far? I have $580 return. So I'm still safe. It has sold the 6th call, 1.3%. Power of margin calls, it has sold. Just look, because someone may say, are you serious? Yes, it has sold. Just check our profit, $53. Let us look at the previous 0.7 has been sold. The margin calls are here. So it's gonna buy, it's gonna keep on selling and buying, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. 1.3 is 5, maybe because it's good volatile, I can take 1.5, but then 1.3 is okay. Well, I can enjoy more with 1.1 repeatedly because I'm buying more. So I save this. But the question, you see, now it has bought again. The question is, what gives me the confidence to stay in the trade? It's above the line. Never forget. It's above the blue line. It's above the blue EMA. So the 20 is above the 200. I hope these 30 minutes you have invested have really helped you. If you don't have the stochastic RSI, just check onto our YouTube channel. Look for that and also pick it up to basically and purely help you set up your amazing trades. Make sure you trade with margin calls. It's dangerous for you to not to trade with margin calls, because without margin calls, ladies and gentlemen, you are risking all your money at once. But with margin calls, look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. The magic of margin calls. It keeps on buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So it buys deep. The market keeps on rising. It sells. 21 messages are here for you. Look, this is the power of the robot. and you buy and you sell and you sell and you buy and you buy. Look at what's happening. And so when we talk about that, you get your robot, even if you're on one shot, you're not in a cycle, the robot will continue buying and selling for you. And whenever it does, you can check the money here. Apart from what is invested, I still have $400 in reserve. And basically, look, ladies and gentlemen, $55 as I speak to you right now. If you're coming from Uganda, this is 200 200 plus thousand Ugandan shillings. It's just a blink of an eye by using the robot. My funds are still safe. It has sold again. It has sold again. Let's check. Is it serious? Yes, I'm serious. It has sold again. It is little, but it's there, 0.2. So who says he doesn't want such a system? Who says doesn't want such a system? So as Team Migos International, we want to promise you that we are very resilient leaders. With if you want such a strategy, just go through our video, download TradingView, create a watch list, have your stochastic RSI in play, ladies and gentlemen, have the stochastic RSI in play. Also make sure, apart from the stochastic RSI, also have our EMA for 200, our EMA for 20. When the EMA for 200 for 20 gets above the EMA for 200, understand we are still enjoying the trades. So your capital determines your return, right? Don't fight your capital. Just open up your margin calls and allow your robot to really enjoy the sequence of the journey. All right. And so if we look at the time frame we are trading in, we are in the 4-hour time frame. Look, just one candle here. Some good profits being driven from the market using the robot. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it becomes very servant to you to show you setting up your margin calls, all right, and be able to do some money replenishment when you wish like, and making sure that when you are setting, especially in the 4-hour time frame, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8 for the first 4 margin calls, then you can go 1%, 7 margin calls. Then you make sure your first call multiple buying ratio 1 times 15. If you're using 500, could be 1, but the next one should be bigger, the next one should be bigger, the next one should be bigger. And when you reach the 5th margin call, you make sure you multiply as long as you have the money, because as long as you do it, your take profit will be huge, because your investment will also be a little bit huge. So thank you so much for watching this. I wish you all the best, and keep on subscribe to our YouTube channel. Invite your friend, invite your brother, and let us enjoy Royalq together. Higher capital, higher returns, and like you see, whenever the robot buys and sells, right as we speak right now, the money is increasing. I hope you see it is increasing. It is increasing. Some people tell me, but I usually don't do videos on my trading because I have at least 3 trading accounts. But I wanted to show you what's happening with this one so that it gives you confidence about making decision. The robot has this sequencing repeatedly. So thank you so much. Subscribe for our YouTube channel. Keep attending our trainings and be able to learn how you can better be winning all the time.